The beginning of Season 8 is less than 2 months away, so if you want the latest content, make sure to subscribe because there's plenty of content on its way. If you enjoy this video or it helped you in any way, give it a like, and if there's anything you feel that I can improve on, give me some feedback in the comments below. Hey guys, Zoose here. So here we have the Phase Rush Keystone NASUS rune page. Now, I've already made a NASUS rune page, which is much safer in my opinion and stronger with a resolve and its Grasp of the Undying. But here we're going to try out this Phase Rush, which gives us a mass amount of pretty much gap closing and an increased burst speed once you get the 3 attacks or abilities, which pretty much secures you kills by sticking to your target like crazy. This burst of movement speed is really going to help NASUS just destroy whoever's in front of him once he's got his stacks though. And this is kind of a weaker laning phase, but you can get your stacks if enemies allow you to. So the Mana Flow Band as your first rune pretty much just gives you mana every 60 seconds and it restores 8% of missing mana. This is really good for stacking Qs. You're never really going to be out of mana with this. Q isn't that big of a mana cost, so this is going to constantly keep you stacking that mana. If anything, it may be overkill because you probably get a few items by then as you're going into, you know, later stages of the laning phase. So it's still good. It's still really strong, but I would prefer, even though we're talking about the Phase Rush build, that you do get something tankier, because just surviving is going to be the toughest part. You do sacrifice some tankiness with the Mana Flow Band and going this Phase Rush build, but we'll stick to this build for now. Transcendence, the CDR, really good obviously. You want to get that CDR by level 10 and constantly proccing your Q. It's all about getting those Qs. Stacking, the more you stack, the stronger you are and the more of the beast that you become. Gathering the Storm, really good for NASUS since he's a scaling champion. This just adds to that. You're gonna get so much AD from this. So just generally a very scaling based rune, which perfectly fits NASUS's playstyle. The second path you want to take is Resolve. Now this will allow that extra tankiness that you'll need and you're missing from the first path that you chose. And Conditioning is one of the safest bets. Again, if they have a lot of AD, you'd want to take Iron Skin. So as well as just providing that standard 5 armor, you can get that extra armor from healing, which you'll be needing anyway. You're going to have pots and you're going to be using them, so provides you that extra bit of armor. And again, if they're all AP based, say there's a Rumble and an Elise jungle, you might want to take this instead. I think it'd be much more useful early on. But overall, this is just one of the strongest runes for the tankiness sort of builds. And the last rune you want to take is Second Wind. Really good for surviving small trades. Even if they trade with you, if you can just back off a bit and just let this take place and just heal you, you're going to be in for a safer laning phase, which will allow you just to stack more. The safer your laning phase, the more you can stack, and the more you guarantee that mid to late game strength that NASUS has. So try this build out. I would recommend, if you want a safer route, go the Grasp of the Undying. Check out my other video on that. But if you want to try out this Phase Rush, it's a little bit more exciting, and it allows you to just stick to that opponent. With this massive burst speed and these runes that kind of synergize around it, you're going to do really well if you can just snowball. But yeah, try them out, let me know how it goes, and I'll see you in the next video.